Here we're being told the question is about factoring. And for factoring, you always need to find the GCF first. So here we have 3x cubed, 21x squared, and 90x, negative 90x. All of those have a coefficient that's divisible by 3, and all of those have at least 1x. So the common factor between them is 3x. And if we factor that out, it would leave us with x squared plus 7x minus 30. So now we're left with 3x and a BC quadratic, because generally a quadratic will be in the format of ax squared plus bx plus c, and we're seeing a number in the b spot and the c spot. So it's BC factoring, and in BC factoring, you need two numbers that add to b and multiply to c. And the b for us is positive 7, and the c for us is negative 30. So let's take the number 30 and find out what factors it has. Dividing it by 1, 1 times 30, dividing it by 2, 2 times 15, dividing it by 3, 3 times 10. It doesn't divide by 4, but dividing it by 5, and we have 5 times 6. So we're looking for one of these pairs of numbers. Now looking at the signs, our two numbers add to a positive, but they multiply to a negative. Let's start with what they multiply to. They multiply to a negative. What kinds of numbers multiply to a negative? That means they have to have opposite signs, one positive, one negative. They also add to a positive. And if I have two numbers with opposite signs that add to a positive, that means that the positive number is the bigger looking number. So the number with a bigger magnitude. So we need numbers with opposite signs. The bigger number is the positive one, and they need to add to 7. And that means this combination would work. We can use positive 10 and negative 3. So we just figured out that this entire thing right here factors to x plus 10, x minus 3, and we still have the 3x that was there from the beginning. So now we have the 3 factors. And one of the factors is in the format of x plus b, and we need the positive value of b. So this is the positive x plus 10, and so the b would be plus 10, and this one's x minus 3. So if we took the b from there, b would be minus 3. Now, the way this is worded, we're not looking for the roots. The roots would be where you set all of these equal to 0, and then the 10 becomes negative 10, and the 3 becomes positive 3. So this is different than that. Here, we're just looking at the x plus b, and we're looking for the positive value of b, which is 10.